What's in a name? For one German automaker, three letters are all that is required for global success. That success, however, did not come easily, with the BMW company facing numerous challenges and setbacks. The story is little known about this young boy's life before he became an engineer and worked for Zust Automotive in the early 20th century. Karl Friedrich Rapp went on to design automobiles and engines for Daimler-Benz after serving from 1908 to 1911. Shortly after, he left Daimler-Benz for a higher position at Flugwerk Deutschland GmbH, where he oversaw an airplane building department. Rapp and Julius Auspitzer finally established Rapp Motorenwerke GmbH in October 1913 as a replacement for Flugwerk Deutschland GmbH Department of Aeronautical Design and Engineering. This new company's goal was to create engines for all types of air and land vehicles. During World War I, Rapp Motorenwerke GmbH supplied engines to the Prussian military. Rapp fell out of favor with the Prussian Army administration at this time, which compared his creations to Max Fries's superior engines. Contracts were terminated, and a new name had to be chosen in 1917 to replace Rapp Motorenwerke GmbH. It was decided that the engine company would be known as Bayerisch Motorenwerke from then on, or BMW, three letters that would eventually be associated with the world's top luxury brand. Rapp, a well-known engineer in a German aircraft manufacturer, discovered that these engines had issues and suffered from excessive vibration. As a result, Rapp Motorenwerke signed an agreement with Austro-Daimler to manufacture V12 aero engines for aircraft. The company prospered and grew rapidly, but Rapp resigned in 1916 due to financial difficulties. Rapp Motorenwerke was taken over by two Austrians at the time, Franz Josef Papp and Max Friese. Gustav Otto, another airplane specialist, began building small planes in a small shop called Gustav Flugmaschinenfabrik. Rapp Motorenwerke merged with Gustav Flugmaschinenfabrik in March 1916. In fact, BMW's first product was a straight-six aircraft engine. Until World War II, BMW's main products were aircraft engines, motorcycles, and automobiles. Its first logo, with its trademark blue and white, was designed in 1917. During the war and against the wishes of its director, Franz Josef Papp, BMW focused on aircraft engine production, with motorcycles serving as a sideline, and discontinued automobile production entirely. Because BMW's factories were heavily bombed during the war, its remaining West German facilities were prohibited from producing motor vehicles or aircraft after the war. By the end of the war, BMW was still in business, producing motorcycle engines, farm equipment, and household goods and railway bikes. The BMW R32, the company's first motorcycle, was produced in 1923. As this motorcycle set a world speed record that remained unbroken until 1937, BMW was already making a name for itself and being associated with greatness. However, it wasn't until 1928 that automobiles became their business, with the first BMW being sold being a rebadged Dixie called the BMW 315. This followed BMW's purchase of automobile manufacturer Automobilwerk Eisenach. BMW was able to produce its first car since the war in 1951, a large saloon vehicle that could seat up to 6 people comfortably. This car failed, despite being designed for the luxury market. Instead, it was instrumental in re-establishing BMW's reputation as a technological and quality leader. BMW resumed car production in Bavaria in 1952 with the BMW 501 luxury saloon, and expanded its product line in 1955. Moving into the small car market was not an easy task, with BMW struggling to compete effectively against Volkswagen's compact, low-cost vehicles. Indeed, by 1959, the company was on the verge of bankruptcy and was on the verge of being taken over by rival Daimler-Benz. This is where its history begins to improve. BMW emerged from its financial slump the same year, with German entrepreneur Herbert Quandt acquiring a controlling interest in the company and BMW launching its 700 series, followed by the equally successful and sought-after 1500 models. If it wasn't enough to get the company started, BMW introduced a new series of motorcycles that were and still are extremely popular in the United States. The introduction of the BMW New Class compact sedans in 1962 laid the groundwork for the automaker's current reputation as a leading manufacturer of sport-oriented vehicles. BMW continued to expand its lineup through the 1960s, adding coupe and luxury sedan models to its lineup. In 1968, they introduced their large new 6 sedans, including the 2500, 2800, and American Bavaria, as well as the 2.5 CS and the 2800 CS coupes. BMW moved to its new and current headquarters in Munich in 1971, a truly unique structure based on a four-cylinder engine. The BMW 5 Series midsize sedan range was introduced in 1972, followed by the BMW 3 Series luxury coupes in 1976 and the BMW 7 Series luxury sedans in 1978. The BMW M division released its first road car, a mid-engine supercar, in 1978, followed by the BMW M3 in 1986. In the same year, BMW debuted its first V12 engine in the 750i luxury sedan. BMW established the M Group to support the BMW racing program, with all M vehicles being tested and tuned at the BMW facility in Nürburgring, Germany. In 1994, the company began manufacturing outside of Germany, establishing new factories in South Carolina, where the X5 and X6 are now produced, Oxford, Goodwood, South Africa, and other locations. To meet customer demand, the 6 Series was also released that year. BMW has established itself as one of the top automobile brands by the end of the 20th century, becoming the epitome of class, quality, and performance. Despite this, there was another setback, with BMW failing to gain market share as a sport utility vehicle company. They lost approximately $4 billion by purchasing the Rover Group in 1994, before selling the Land Rover brand to Ford in 2000. They only kept the Mini and Rolls-Royce models. A two-seat roadster appeared in the mid to late 1990s as BMW expanded its lineup once more. The two-seat roadster and the 1999 BMW X5 marked the company's entry into the sport utility vehicle market. BMW paved the way once more in 2006 when it released the first mass-produced turbocharged petrol engine. This was during a period when most engines were transitioning to turbocharging, which continued to the next decade. BMW engines have been in high demand throughout its history. In order to expand its horizons, BMW unveiled its first hybrid, the Active Hybrid 7, in 2010, followed by its first electric vehicle, the BMW i3 City Car, in 2013. BMW introduced its first front-wheel drive car, the BMW 2 Series Active Tourer multi-purpose vehicle, in 2014, building on its strong reputation for producing the best sporting rear-wheel drive cars. BMW now exports approximately 50,000 vehicles per year to Japan, the United States, Africa, Australia, and the Middle East. BMW has decades of experience producing top-tier automobiles with a focus on performance, style, and technological advancements, in addition to a diverse range of distinctive coupes, luxury sedans, nimble sports cars, spacious SUVs, and more. Their logo is an icon in and of itself, and the story behind it is fascinating. Many people believe the logo was carried over from their aircraft engine days, but this is now considered a myth. The true origin of this iconic logo can be traced back to the July 1917 merger of BMW and Rapp Motors. BMW adopted the roundness of the Rapp logo and the lettering around the circle, eventually adding the blue and white checkers of the Bavarian flag. It's a logo that's become ingrained in the minds and hearts of millions of people. Based on BMW's current overwhelming success and stellar reputation, it's easy to believe that there have been no dark moments or poor decisions in the company's history. However, with long-standing core values of outstanding engineering, quality, and dependability, BMW has grown to be a leader in providing premium products, services, and experiences to drivers over the decades. BMW has earned the title of legend and icon not only through dedication, a commitment to quality, and a desire to deliver what has come to be known as the premium automobile brand in the world, but has retained that title through the decades, becoming a vehicle motorists aspire to own and covet each and every day. Don't believe for a second that BMW became a household name overnight. Much trial and error occurred to achieve today's reputation as a vehicle that is the epitome of class, quality, and luxury. It's critical to understand how this legend arose, including the ups and downs, financial difficulties, slow sales, difficult times, and so on. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Subscribe to this channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you with another interesting story.